Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Give me just a second. I'm trying to pull up this live on my YouTube page so that I can read comments. I'm sorry I'm running a couple minutes late. I thought I had everything at the table that I needed, and I went back and grabbed some things. Y'all, this case right here gets more bizarre by the day. It just does. Good morning, Bojangles. Good morning, Cayenne. Good morning, Christina. How's everybody doing? Y'all, while we're waiting, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And guys, I'm so excited. I've got some news for y'all. See that little emblem on my screen? I'm gonna show it with my cursor, hoping you can see it. See that little emblem right there? Well, that little emblem right there, you can actually hit that button right there and subscribe while you're watching. Just one click, boom, you're subscribed. I was researching because I saw other channels had it, and I'm like, why can't I get that? Why don't I have that? And so I did it. But I also have another surprise for you. I'm going to have a second channel. It won't be any extra work. I'm just going to stream my content from this one to the second channel as soon as YouTube approves it for streaming. I have submitted everything to them, and I'm just waiting on them to verify it. I am so excited. Hey, Native Pride, how are you? Um, I am. I'm very, very excited. So hopefully my next live, I'll be able to stream to both channels. Natasha had told me it was a really good idea to have a backup channel with your content. So if something happened to your main channel, you would still have all of your content saved to your secondary channel. So that's my plan. So I know all of you, or most of you, have been watching about Gabby Petito's disappearance. What do y'all think? Give me some ideas of what y'all think is going on. Give me just a second, guys. I'm trying to get find a bookcase for my husband's office at church. Good morning, Mickey. So, what do y'all think is going on in this Gabby Petito case? I know it can't be good. I know that. Oh, I do have one favor, guys, if you don't mind. If you are a subscriber and you have your own channel or you have access to to someone who can share my link, would you please share it so that we can get this out and get as many people aware as possible? Yes, I always give the benefit of the doubt, Mojangles. But when Brian will not speak, it is very, very suspicious. Like I told y'all yesterday, you have when something like this happens, you have two type of people. Remember, Barry Morphew wouldn't talk. Maybe what? A 10-second clip to beg for his wife of 20 something years to come back home. And then you have someone like Chris Watts who gives the sermon from the porch, as it's often referred to. So you've got two different types of people. And my husband and I actually talked about this case last night. And I asked him, I said, if I were to go missing, what would you do? He said, I would not shut up until they found you, whether it was a good outcome or a bad outcome. Oh, really, Mickey? There's that many people? Wow. So he let her walk off. Okay, he drove off without her after a fight or letting her walk off and not call for help. That's not good. Guys, I don't usually turn my camera on, but I'm going to turn my camera on for just a couple minutes, okay? Just to show you something. And excuse the stuff behind me. That's my deep freeze and everything else behind me. So just excuse all of that, okay? Let me get back over here so that we can see. Give it just a minute for it to come up. Come on. See this right here? Oh. Where's my... See this right here? That's my spreadsheet that I have done for every move they made that I can find from the day they left for their trip until Brian showed back up at home without Gabby. And I'm going to add to it, but that's my spreadsheet so far. I know there's more things to add to it, but that's my spreadsheet so far. All right, let me turn that camera off because I don't like that camera on. I'm sorry, guys, if I leave my camera on. Yes, I'm about to try to show the body cam footage. I'm about to try to show it because I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear it, okay? So I'm going to try it. First of all, what I'm going to do is for the ones who haven't saw it, I'm going to put the link in here. No, Christina, it's perfectly fine. Hey, listen, I'm not like that. Christina, I'm not like that. Hey, Evie, I'm not like that, girl. Anytime that you have something that I may not have saw, please feel free to tell me. Please. I'm not like that at all. At all. Yes, if he pleads the fifth this early on and they haven't even found her body or anything yet, that's troublesome. That right there is the link to the body cam footage that I found. Okay. I'm going to try to show you the body cam. Let me get my phone back out because when it starts playing, I'm going to need you guys to do me a favor. I'm going to need you to give me a 1 if you can hear it or a 2 if you can't, okay? My device should be here soon so that this will all be easier for me. I apologize that it's just not going right now, but it's going to get better. And I thank you all for sticking by me and giving me the opportunity to do this, okay? I love this. I love talking about true crime, and it's neat when you can talk about it with people who also understand it. I mean, my husband listens to me, but he doesn't truly get true crime. You know what I mean? He'll listen to me talk about it, and then he'll go, "Oh yeah, let's change the subject." Oh, I love you guys too. Okay, we're going to try to share this. Okay, remember, if you cannot hear this, put a one in the comments so I'll know. Okay, or let me ask you this: even if you can't hear it, do you want to watch it all the way through so that you can see her demeanor and how she responds? I love you too, tripod. I do. MJ's tripod. Oh my God. I'm dead. I am so dead. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Okay, I shouldn't laugh. I'm not gonna laugh. That's funny. I'm dead. Wait a minute, I gotta take a picture of that to show Natasha. They can laugh at me if they want to, but that's hilarious. They make up memes and go in there all the time about me on theirs. I know they do. All right. Either way, if you can't hear it, I am going to play it all the way through, okay? All right. Let's see here. Share the screen. Come on, computer. Come on. What is wrong? Okay, there we go. I'm going to fast. Can y'all hear the anchors talking? Put a one if you can, two if you can't. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one, guys. They changed the video up. Let me stop that. Stop, 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 stop. Let me find it again, okay? I'm finding it, guys. I'm sorry. Dash cam, body cam of Gabby Petito. Now, guys, remember this body cam is from August the 12th when they were still on their road trip, okay? Police had made contact with her, okay? There was an altercation. A third party called the police. Give me just a second, guys. I'm just making sure that I found. Okay, there we go. A third party called the police because Brian was intoxicated and they were in fear for Gabby's life. It's the way that I'm understanding it, okay? I'm going to let it play through even though we can't hear it, okay? Just so that you can see. Give it just a second, guys, to pull up. I apologize for this. I had it all lined up. Well, crap. What is going on? Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to find it. I'm not a quitter. Notice in that picture, though, Gabby is sitting in the back of a patrol car. Notice that. Gabby's in the back of a patrol car. Let me find it again. I had it on my computer and I was ready to go, and then that news agency changed the picture, changed the video that they were showing on that page. Just from the time I scheduled the live until I got in here. And guys, I'm sorry, my ice maker's making a noise. If y'all hear that, that's what it is. It says you can view it below. So let me scroll down till I can find where we can view it below. Lord knows they don't want to make anything easy. Hi, Renee. Thank you for joining us. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take all the wheels. Okay, guys, I will have to work on getting the finding a better picture, a better video of the dash cam. I apologize for that. What I thought I had didn't pan out, but I want you to look at the picture on this girl's face, okay? Come on. Okay. See her face? Does that look like the face of a woman that if you were a police officer? Oh, Rose, it's okay. It's all right, girl. I knew that you were busy with your mom. It's okay. But look at Gabby's face in this picture. Does this look like the face of someone that you would turn loose with a man who could or could not be abusing her? I live in Tennessee. Anytime that there is a domestic altercation, you are to be separated for 12 hours. That means one of the two of you go to jail. I had it happen in my family. My brother and his wife got into an argument. She hit my brother in the head several times. I took pictures. It is well documented. And he had all he could handle, and he just kind of pushed her. She rolled over in the floor. She called 911, said he assaulted her. The police came and said, one of the two of you have to go to jail for 12 hours. Well, they have a little girl. And he said, I didn't want my little girl to see her mother going to jail. So he went to jail. His son from a previous marriage came and bailed him out at the end of 12 hours. They did make him go to a hotel that night. And they probably did do that, Mo. They probably did make him go to a hotel that night. But we both know that's not going to solve anything. He could leave that hotel whenever he wanted to and get to her. Just because they tell you to go to a hotel, that does not mean that you have to stay there. And I hope that this police department uses this as a training exercise. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Look, I know we can't hear it, but we can watch it. Watch her face, watch facial expressions, watch how the police interact with her. Watch it all once it starts, okay? Well, if my computer will stop buffering, I swear I hate this computer. I'm getting me a new computer. I made up my mind. This joker's gone. All right, there we go. See, watch his hand expression where he's trying to convince the officers that he's in the right. You know, reminds me of Chris Watts. See, read this. She's telling the police officers that he grabbed her face. He didn't hit her, but he laid his hands on her. In the state of Tennessee, that is assault. Oh, you can hear it too? Good. Good deal. See, I can't hear it. But if y'all can hear it, I'm glad. It burns me up that she told the police officers that he laid his hands on her and he didn't go to jail. Good morning, Natasha. In my opinion, when she said he laid his hands on her face, he should have been placed in handcuffs. And if I were her parents, I would be investigating that police department to find out why he wasn't arrested. Yeah, I know she minimized it, Mickey, but most victims of domestic abuse, domestic violence will minimize it. When my brother was assaulted, he minimized it. He didn't want me to take pictures. I did anyway. I'm glad I did because she got on the witness stand and lied, and we were able to prove to his attorney was able to prove perjury because of the pictures. And she may have, but look at her face. I mean, look at it. Look at her face. That doesn't look to me like somebody that's willing to get into a vehicle and leave with someone on a happy note. in my opinion. But Christina, you've got to look at the whole picture. There is now a 22-year-old woman missing. This isn't like, um, she ended up back home and all is well. This is a 22-year-old woman missing that no one has any idea where she's at. That's true, Mickey. She may be scared because she's sitting in the back of a police car, but also police officers get people into their territory to question them, to talk to them. Also, the police cars have cameras inside of them. They can record things, but have a second audio besides their body cam. Y'all, this is buffering, so I'm going to stop it and I'm going to post the link to it in chat so that when we finish with this, we can, y'all can go back and watch it, okay? I'm sorry it's buffering. I'm going to look for a new computer and upgrade my internet and everything else that I can do because this is going to stop. All right. I wanted to talk to y'all about a couple of things that I found, okay? 2019. Now, I can't see chat, so if you're commenting, I'm not ignoring you. I just can't see chat. 2019, Brian and Gabby moved to Northport, Florida. June of 2020, Brian and Gabby became engaged. July of 2021, Gabby tells her mother that she's called off the engagement. But she still left with him to go on the road trip, and they were expected to go. One report I saw said they left from New York going to Oregon. One report said they left from Florida going to Oregon. I think they left from Florida because Northport Police Department is now the lead investigator, considering that's where they lived at. From my understanding, please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. July the 4th, they were in Monument Rocks, Kansas, and now when Gabby was documenting all of this, she was sending her mom and her family pictures of the scenery and everything, okay? July the 4th, they were in Monument Rocks in Kansas. July the 8th through the 11th, they were in Colorado Springs, Colorado. July the 17th through the 18th, she posted that they were camping in Zion National Park in Utah. July the 21st, they were in Bryce Canyon National Park in Utah. July the 26th, she took a series of photos in Mystic Hot Springs, Monroe, Utah. July the 30th, Canyonlands National Park in southern Utah. July the 31st, they were still in Canyonlands. August the 12th, they were in Arches National Park, Grand County, Utah. August the 12th, this is when the police were called in Moab, Utah by a third party. The police said there were insufficient evidence to support an arrest on either party. Both were reported to attack each other. Okay. So you have and now Brian was also heavily intoxicated, according to reports. So you have an intoxicated man who may or may not have laid his hands on a woman. You have a woman who's distraught and who may or may not have hit the man back or made some kind of scene to get someone to call the police. Either way, it happened. The police were there, and also it was suspected that Brian was posing a risk to himself. So, in other words, Brian was acting a little, I don't want to say crazy because it's an overused term. He was acting not like a normal human being. August the 13th, police, August, police were called to Brian. Okay, August the 13th, police were called to Brian due to intoxication, and he was posing a risk to himself. So, from my understanding and the notes that I have made, 2 days in a row, August the 12th and 13th, police were notified and made contact with them. 2 days in a row. In mid August, there were two women murdered in the same park that Gabby and her boyfriend were camping in. Two women were murdered in the same park. Okay. These women were lesbians. I have nothing against that. That's just a little side note. Don't come for me. I'm not saying anything bad about that. They were newlyweds. They had made not tweets, but text messages to friends and family to say that there was a guy acting strange in the park and that they were scared for their life. There are reports that it's being investigated to see if Gabby's disappearance and these murders are tied together in any way. Mid-August, no, August the 25th, Gabby's mother hears from her for the last time. Between August the 25th and September the 1st, Gabby's mother receives text messages from Gabby's phone. But they were strange because they didn't include pictures. Gabby's mother said that Gabby always included pictures when she sent texts to her while they were traveling. The text that her mother received did not include pictures. They are investigating if it's a possibility that someone else sent those text messages. September the 1st, Gabby's Ford Transit is spotted in their city, the city that they live in. Gabby's not with them. Wait a minute, guys. My computer did something. I did something funny. I don't know what I did there. Okay. I say it again. September the 1st, Gabby's Ford Transit is spotted in their city. Gabby is not with Brian. Gabby's family keeps asking Brian, where is Gabby? He's very invasive. He will not discuss it. He won't utter anything. He acts as though he doesn't have any idea where Gabby is. September the 11th, Gabby's mother files a missing persons report. And it is also noted that day that they never made it to Yellowstone National Park, which was on their checklist to do, and then they were going to go north and go to Oregon. And guys, this has gotten so bad, so bad that the Northport Police Department have turned to Twitter. Let me see if I can find that tweet real quick. And asking for Brian to cooperate. Let's see here. Bookmark. Give me just a second here. I apologize. I thought I had it saved. Mm-mm. Give me just a second, guys. I'm still here with you. I'm just I'm trying to find basically the well, let me try it this way. There we go. I think I found him now. Maybe not. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I got something to show y'all. Y'all won't believe this. I found it. I found it. I found it. Okay. See this tweet right here? This is the chief of police for Northport Police Department. It says Mr. Stephen Bertolino, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, at the Northport Police needs your help in finding Gabby Petito. Please call us to arrange a conversation with Brian Laundrie. 2 people left on a trip and only one person returned. Hashtag where's Gabby? Hashtag find Gabby. Hashtag FBI Tampa. Hashtag Gabby Petito. So he is so uncooperative that the chief of police had to tweet to his attorney to ask the man to help find his girlfriend. That's disgusting. That is just disgusting behavior. So, guys, what do y'all think? Personally, I think the 2 women that were murdered, because they were all at the, okay, those 2 women that were murdered, they were actually at the same bar that Brian and Gabby visited during their stay in that town. They were there at the same time. Hey, Lisa Lane. Yeah, we played it, and then my computer started buffering, and I pinned it at the top in case anybody wanted to finish watching it. But the 2 women that were murdered, the newlyweds, who were honeymooning, camping, had sent a text message to family members that there was a strange guy in the park and they were scared. That night, those two women were murdered. Brian and Abby were at the same, had visited the same bar as these two women. That's just too coincidental to me. And as soon as Brian got back to town, he lawyered up. See how statistic killers leave one person alive. It's the thrill. What if the guy who killed the girls was hate for women and let him go? Mickey, you may be onto something there. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. Definitely a possibility. But you got to admit, that is very, very strange. Yeah, his parents lawyered him up. The first thing his parents did was handed him a card with an attorney's name on it and told him to make the phone call. And with the chief of police is having to tweet your attorney to ask for your cooperation, there's something bad wrong with that picture. And another thing, Gabby had called off the engagement. Yeah, the parents won't talk either. Only one, probably only one of the bars, a couple hundred miles. Yeah, it was probably only one bar or so in that area. Um, Gabby's mother said, I just want to remind y'all, Gabby's mother said that she had called off the engagement in July. Why she decided to go on this trip with him, I do not know. I don't think it is a coincidence at all. I don't know what just happened to my computer. Oh, there. Never mind. I see now. I don't think it's a coincidence at all. But yeah. Yeah. If she lived with his parents and they treated her like a daughter, then they need to be singing like a bird. I'm making a note of that, Mo, because I'm going to check on that more. Have I missed anything in telling the what I've investigated throughout the night of this morning? Have I missed anything? Is there anything that you guys would like to add? I'm perfectly fine with it. You will not hurt my feelings if I've missed something. Tell me. This is how I want this channel to go. I want this channel to be a discussion channel. We can discuss things and pray to God that my little device Crafton told me about gets here soon and we can do panels and we can actually talk about it. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. I'm going to do more investigating on it. I'm going to. But, I know that this is a true crime community. We all see things differently. We all see things, at different times, different ways. So, if there's anything at all that I've missed, it will not hurt my feelings at all. At all, if you tell me. Natasha, are you still here? Natasha. Just a second, guys, okay? um, you know, did he did Gabby witness something that did Gabby witness those two women being murdered, and then she had to be murdered too, and Brian is scared to tell about it? I doubt that. I mean, I seriously doubt that. Who would make at least 1,000-mile trip home, driving calmly? Oh, okay, Natasha. Do you see this right here? This red square or this red button right there with the arrow? I did some research this morning because I saw it on some others. If you put it on if you go in and you under where you can brand in the studio, you can put a button right there where people can subscribe. They can click that button right there and subscribe instantly. That even works by phone. So I'm going to give it a try and see if it works. And I wanted you to see it, to see if you're interested in doing yours like that. I thought it was pretty neat to have. But guys, if y'all have any questions, concerns, comments, anything like that, please email me, mycasediscussion@gmail.com. I'm going to be doing more investigation on this. Uh, Also, if you wait a minute, let me check something. Hold on, guys. I'm checking out my button. It took me to my page, Natasha. Let me try it one more time. It took me to my page. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is there. I'll send you a text message, Natasha, with what I'm talking about, okay? I'll send you a text message with it. All right, guys. No, let me send you the text right now. Hold on just a second, guys. Let me send her this real quick. All right. All right, guys. I've got to go run some go do some chores in the house. I've got to go to the church and clean up, do some things in my husband's office at church. Take care of some, run some errands, take care of some things. But I'll be back. I'm going to do more investigation. I'm going to update my spreadsheet. If anyone has anything that they would like to add, please let me know. Yes, Christina, I feel terrible for that officer. I do. I feel terrible for that officer. But maybe it'll be a learning tool for him. I'm a firm believer that anytime there's a domestic altercation of any kind, you should separate them for 12 hours. Like what happened with my brother, somebody should go to jail for 12 hours. In Tennessee, it's called cooling off period. And it should happen. You can't tell someone go get a motel room and think everybody's going to be safe. You can't do that. That guy's going to check into that hotel, get his receipt that he checked into the hotel, and then he's going to go do whatever he wants to. But I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Share this out where you can. Let's get some traffic going to this page, and I will see you guys soon. We may chat some more later this evening about this case. Who knows? Thanks, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.